Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our HPL Game of the Week here. We're going to be having the Louisville Cardinals facing against the Appalachian State Mountaineers. A very exciting matchup for Louisville here. It's a big opportunity to put themselves back on the map and should be an exciting one. So we will starting over.
Resume. No, you're good. You said what you said. All right.
So we'll see what to look forward to here. Should be an exciting matchup. Louisville obviously has had a strong season so far, but a tough loss against Kansas State. They've been trying to rebound from that all year long, and this will always be a good opportunity to put themselves back on the map. We'll see the Cardinals in those all grays with the yellow or with the red uniforms, but weather could play a factor here. I'd expect the ground games to be key for both teams. Probably not going to see as much through the air, but should be a good time to see what happens. And let's bring in our analyst here. What do you expect? Well, I got to think that we're going to see some great running football today. Louisville, the prohibited favorite in this game, but anything can happen, so we'll have to see what goes forward. All right, great analysis. Here we go. Opening kickoff, Appalachian State won the toss and elected to receive the football. They'll let this one go in the back. It is certainly raining down there. We'll see what the game plan is. Appalachian State at 3-4, fighting for bowl eligibility here. Obviously not the favorite coming in, but if they're going to keep this close, they're going to want to keep the ball out of Louisville's hands. And we're going to see play action on the first play, but great contained by the Louisville defense. That's going to be thrown away, and that's going to be another key for Appalachian State. They're not going to be able to have negative plays. We've got to maintain going forward and stay on schedule, but first down, no gain is better than a loss, but we've got to get into 2nd and 5s, 2nd and 3s in these situations. On 2nd and 10, it's going to be a screen, and Roberts looked like he had the edge. Not sure if he slipped there in the rain, but he does get wrapped up, and already a 3rd and long on the road. This is not how you want to start the game if you're Appalachian State. It'll come out 3 receivers and a tight end. Aguilar drops back, looks, throws, and that is intercepted. It's Griffin with the interception downfield, runs it across midfield, back into App State territory. And that is going to be the first turnover of the game. And if you're Appalachian State, this is what you could not have happen. I mean, it's one-on-one down the field, but you just have to wonder if that's the best decision. It's early in the game. You don't need to force it. But nonetheless, here come the Cardinals. We've got Brooks in motion. He'll be the man to watch, but I would watch out for this kid too. Chaney on the outside. He's got 5. And Donald Chaney, who has run for only 184 yards this year. Louisville is a passing-based team. They like it through the air. You wonder if the rain will change that a little bit. Here it is, 2nd and 5. Turner slips out of the backfield. He's got the edge, cuts inside, and he is inside the 10 down to the 5. Inside the 5. Tyler Shaw, the former Oregon quarterback here, and then spent some years at Texas Tech. We'll see if he can lead the team. Very successful, 7th in the nation, and this is a handoff. Chaney gets swallowed up inside the 3. Great play by Ethan Johnson there on the defense. Appalachian State, these are critical situations. They have to find ways to not give up touchdowns, to force field goals. Early in the game, big opportunity for Shaw. He makes a couple of adjustments at the line, drops back, fires. It's Brooks for a touchdown. And just like that, the Louisville Cardinals, starting exactly how they want, a defensive takeaway. They start in opponent territory, drive right down the field, and they've got 7 on the board. And we'll have to see how App State answers this one. As the kick is off, what is the key for the Appalachian State Mountaineers? Well, if I'm App State, I got to get a run on first down. You just got to start creating some offense. You can't just throw. Can't let these defensive players just pin their ears back and rush. You got to keep them honest. Aguilar cannot be turning the ball over. You have to imagine they're going to come out a little different on the second time. And that is, well, not much different than what we saw in the first time. They come out with a heavier set, but they run another play action fake, and that ball was in danger. Lucky that it just fell incomplete. A comeback out, 2 tight ends to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. They'll run to the left. And this is Castle. He's got a nice run, and that is 10 yards, exactly what we talked about in this game. You got to find ways to keep the sticks moving, keep the ball out of Louisville's hands. We saw them score in 3 plays, seemingly on the last drive. And on first down, back to the ground. And that ball looked like it was out, but it looked like it was also jumped back on by the running back there. Actually turns into a gain of 4. But App State just lucky here. They've had 3 turnover-worthy plays and only 1 actual turnover so far. But they're going to need to be smarter with the football. They go out to the screen. Work the first time. It's going to work this time as well. Roberts to the outside into Louisville territory. A nice juke move to pick up a few more yards. And Kanye Roberts has a first down. And for the first time today, we've seen Appalachian State into Louisville territory. Boy, big hit on Aguilar there. But he is one tough kid, and he's going to do whatever it takes to make the throw. First down handoff. Haywood, he's got some space up the middle, and he's got 11 yards and a first down here. A little momentum for the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And they'll come back out in that heavy formation. Got a receiver, 2 tight ends to the right. Went left the last time. They'll go left this time. Castle, good cut inside. He's going to pick up 6. And this is exactly what we talked about that App State has to do. Stay on schedule, good first down runs, get into second and shorts, third and shorts, and give yourself opportunities. The last thing you want to do, get behind the sticks. Castle, boy, he put the shoulder down, and then he got lit up like a Christmas tree across the line. Neal with a huge hit, but he manages to hang on for the first down. Little avenging of the teammate. You get the truck stick, and then you get the truck stick given to you. First down, quick pass outside. This is Wilson, makes a nice catch, but he is wrapped up quickly by MJ Griffin, who was all over that ball. And if you're Louisville, this is what you want. Last time, 2nd and long. 2nd and 10. Neal starting to creep into the box. Here it is. Aguilar hands it off, looking outside. Castle tries to cut inside and just nowhere to go. And that is now the 3rd time this drive alone that we've seen them line up heavy and run to the left. And it looked like Louisville was much more prepared for it that time than they have been before. Now Aguilar is going to go empty. 1 tight end, 1 running back, 3 receivers. Throw is over the middle. Wilson not going to manage to hang on to that one. As you see there, we are going to kick the field goal. But if you're App State, this is a good drive. Points on the board. We've got 40 seconds to go in the first quarter, but now it's on the defense, right? You've got to make them drive the length of the field here. Obviously, not having your back pinned against the wall in your own territory is always a good look. And here comes Louisville. We'll see if they run this out. Hicks is going to wait for the fair catch. And we'll start this drive at the 25. Should have about 2 plays before the end of the first quarter here. And coming out in the Wildcat, training in the backfield here. Run the running back across. It is a fake sweep handoff. No, not a handoff. Cheney holds on to this, faked the handoff, kept it himself, and the halfback Power is not going anywhere. Great job by Appalachian State. They forced 2nd down at 11 with a 1-yard loss. Great job containing the edge. And we'll see 2nd and 11. Shaw back in the pocket, fires out to his receiver. It's Lacey. He's going to pick up 6 yards here. And if you're App State, these are the times that you need to convert. This is where you've got to make a stop. You've got a whole quarter to talk about it. And we will see what happens when we come back here. Second quarter, it is 7-3 Cardinals. See what they got on 3rd and 5. Take a look at the ACC standings. Florida State, 6-0 in conference, a terrible loss to USC, and a lot of questions on what's happening in quarterback land over there. 3rd and 5, Shaw makes an adjustment. Snap is wide, makes a great catch. Underneath, it's Bell. First down, Louisville, as they are out to the 40. And great job by the veteran quarterback to handle that snap. That was out to his left, one-handed it in the rain. Pretty impressive. As Turner gets the carry, keeps those legs moving, picks up 2. Looked like he was going to get 0. Maurice Turner, a lot of running back rotation here from the Cardinals. They'll line up now, empty backfield. One high safety for Cincinnati. This pass underneath, it's Ja'Cory Brooks for a first down. Gain of 10. The transfer from Alabama makes a nice catch and run, and they've had a lot of success throwing the ball underneath. If you're Appalachian State, you got to think about maybe taking that away, forcing the ball down the field. And this is Trainey. He's got space through the middle. Trainey to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and wrapped up at the 1. Look at the effort there from number 7. Great pursuit, but a huge run for Trainey, and we've got it. Down to the 1. Boy, that was borderline horse collar tackle, but not called. Did a nice job not to get the hand inside that back shoulder plate. And just lining up in the heavy formation. Shaw looking to run, and he's got it. Touchdown, ball crossed the line. He got pushed back afterwards, but a big touchdown for Tyler Shaw, and it's just like that, it is back out to a 2-score lead here for Louisville. We've got 4 minutes to go. If you're App State, we need to get this ball down the field, and we've got to get 6. We cannot be settling for field goals. Your defense had an opportunity on 3rd down, didn't get the stop, which at least can give you a little bit of confidence, right? But we've got to get off the field on 3rd downs. And they're going to come out, heavy formation. They'll run this time to the right. Louisville looked ready for that, and almost like they anticipated it there after a couple of runs to the left. First run to the right, Louisville all over it. And again, 2nd and 10. This is not where you want to be if you're App State. But right here, you don't need to get it all back. You just need to pick up half of this. You got to set yourself up for 3rd down. Down no safety on the left side. They've got 2 receivers out there. Neal's awfully close to the line. They're going to have one-on-one if they want it down the field. They're going to take the shot. One-on-one. It's up, and it is incomplete. A lot of hand fighting in the air there from the defensive back and the receiver. Ultimately falls to the ground. But if you're App State, look, I like the shot. I like it. I do. But now it's 3rd and 10, and this is exactly where you don't want to be. And here we go, 3rd and 10 over the middle, and what a throw, Wilson! Over the middle, he's got it for a first down. They'll stop him at midfield. What a throw by Aguilar. The confidence to fire that over the middle. And first down, they'll go right back to Wilson. This time it's going to be short, but it's a good gain of 6. And now we're going to see a little bit of tempo from this App State offense. 2nd down and 4. Aguilar drops back. Looks like he's running. Puts the truck stick on. And oh boy. That was one heck of a shoulder. I mean, that looked like that's a charge in basketball. That's a foul anywhere else. But out here in football, that is not only legal but encouraged. And we're going to take a gain of 2 here. Aguilar again running up the middle. That's going to be something worth watching. It's a good way to get yards, but man, you see Aguilar, he just wants it right now. And movement on the left side there, and now you've got 2nd down and 13 yards to go. Again, not what you want from Appalachian State. Aguilar, looks like he's looking around here. He's got a receiver on the running back on the outside, another screen, and that's a yard. Louisville all over that one. And take a look at the passing touchdown leaders. You got McLeod for Texas State out there at number 1, Grayson McCall 2. Quinn Ewers having a great year. He's got 29 touchdowns in the 3 spot. Hoping to hear his name called in the NFL draft next year. Let's take a look at receiving yards. Isaiah Bond. And not a surprise to see that speedster leading the league. Neal again down. They'll have one-on-one on the outside if they want it. 3rd and 12. Here it goes. Aguilar drops back, looks, fires out right to him. It's Neal with the interception. Cuts to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Wrapped up by the last man standing. But Devin Neal just reading the quarterback's eyes. He's got a stop. And another turnover for Appalachian State. And Louisville here with getting the ball out of the half, really with a chance to put the foot on the throat. It is underneath Johnson. He's got 11 and a 1st down, and just like that into Louisville territory. Tyler Shaw, 6 of 6 for 66 yards. Having a great game so far, but hasn't really had to throw the ball downfield. We've just seen him just take what's there. This is Chaney, cuts inside, breaks a tackle, but still swarmed before he can get the 1st down here. So 2nd down and 2. Shaw lines up, 2 receivers to his right, tight end, and a receiver to his left. Here he goes, 2nd and 2. Shaw steps up, sees some space, got some room, and he's got a nice gain of about 14, or not 14, he's to the 24, gain of about 8 on that one. Nice carry by the super senior. And here we go, 1st down. I'm curious to see what they do. There's nobody over there on the tight end, but they're still going to hand this off. Turner up the middle, not a lot of space. Halfback junior out of Georgia only picks up a single yard on that play. 2nd and 9, they'll go empty. 25 seconds to go. Shaw drops back, rusher in his face, rolls out, throws, incomplete. Nice blitz dialed up by App State there. Definitely caught him off guard, unaccounted for, and that's just, when you got 5 guys outside, you only got 5 guys blocking. And if you rush 6, someone's going to be unaccounted for if you blitz 6, and great job by the linebacker there, and also to keep Shaw from getting the corner, too. Great angle of pursuit. We got 3rd and 9. He's got a man deep. It's a touchdown. It is Redmond, the tight end. Mark Redmond with a nice corner route. Looked like the linebacker who was supposed to be on him got picked by another route and just kind of ran into his own player. Nonetheless, a huge touchdown for Louisville, and with 17 seconds to go, you just get the feeling that the snowball's rolling and it might not be stopping. App State will let this go. I imagine they will just take this to the half, and they've definitely got some adjustments to make heading into the 2nd half of this game. But no, they are not taking it to the half. They're going to line up 5 wide. Aguilar in trouble, rolls out, throws, not intentional grounding. I question if he really broke the pocket there. Certainly looked like he was in the tackle box. I did not see a receiver in the area either, but it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Louisville sideline is irate looking for a flag. And 2nd and 10. Aguilar deep over the top. He's not got his man. Johnson looked like he had a hand on it, but then was hit. Great play by the defensive back. I think he kind of loses the ball in the air there. Doesn't quite see it, but then he just plays the receiver. Sees him high point it and just puts the shoulder pad in the chest. Knocks that ball incomplete. 7 seconds to go. We're going to line up 5 wide again. Aguilar over the middle. Wilson with a nice catch. He's going to turn up field, and with 2 seconds to go, might have one shot in the end zone. We'll see what they decide to do. Aguilar, it looks like 3 safeties back for the Cardinals. Here comes Aguilar. Got a running back in the backfield. Got to get himself some time. We've seen these work sometimes. And in the rain, anything can happen. That ball is going to be slippery. You got to be ready if you're a receiver for a rebound here. And Aguilar just throws up a duck. Looks like he was hit as he throws. And that one will fall harmlessly to the ground for an incompletion. And, well, that's a whole half of football. We'll see the Cardinals here. They're going to come out in the second half. The key for them has to be no turnovers. Just don't beat yourself. You've got to just drive down the field. You've got to maintain possession of the football here. You know, don't beat yourself. They've done a great job throwing the ball short over the field. They've got to continue that mindset. No need to make this game harder than it is, right? Just make some plays. And the Cardinal, first down, play action. Shaw drops back about 15 yards. Now rolling and throws this one away. Boy, that play looked like it was broken somewhere. I'm not quite sure if that was supposed to be a handoff or it looked like the blocking wasn't there. I don't know if that ball was supposed to be out quick and his hat was covered, but that was, I mean, a disastrous play for Louisville. Great job by the veteran to get out of there and throw it. It looked like his timing, his drop didn't seem right. Brooks moved across the formation here. And they're just going to hand this off to Turner. Tries to cut back, and he's got nowhere to go. Nate Johnson makes the play. Turner, a little slow to get up, but I think he'll be okay. And 3rd and 11 here if you're Louisville. This is what I was talking about, though. You don't want, if you're Louisville, the last thing you want to do is try and force something down the field and throw an interception. You're up by 3 scores. You know, you gotta take that into account here. You gotta play smart. Shaw drops back, fired, and caught. Lacey with a nice play. Boy, I thought that one went through his hands, but he made a great catch on the sidelines. Great throw by Shaw. It's not in danger. It's his receiver and nobody. It's exactly what you want. And now it is Cheney running for a gain of 3. Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Louisville firmly in control of the game here. And we'll have to see looking forward for them. They obviously want to get into that ACC championship game, but, you know, that's obviously down the line. Another shot at K-State, and that is a nice completion for a first down. And just Tyler Shaw, I mean, last game he was 14 for 18. This game he's 10 of 12. I mean, you just can't. It's hard to be more efficient than that, and that's something that he struggled with early in his career. He's not an efficient passer, a lot of incompletions. He's really turned that around, especially this year at Louisville. And Cheney, with a nice run on the outside, looks like a little option action there. And he's got a nice gain. He's into App State territory. And Shaw just in command. First down. Running back drops back. Shaw looking over the middle. He's got his running back. And Turner's got a first down. And App State just has no answer. No answer for this Louisville offense. They're just taking what they want. Everything's open. Efficiency there. 1st and 10. Cheney takes the screen. Cuts inside. Nice move. He's got another first down. Donald Cheney. Really elusive in open space. And you saw it there with that cut he put on the safety. Just a great move. 1st and 10. Shaw makes an adjustment. Drops back. Looking. Throws deep. It's back. It's in the corner. What a throw from Tyler Shaw. It's caught by Brooks. Touchdown Cardinals. And just like that, it is 28-3. And boy, we talked about, the weather. Usually people think, oh, the weather's going to hurt the passing game. Tyler Shaw looks better in the rain than I've seen him a lot of times when it's clear. They might need to find a way to get him in some more rain games. This has been awfully impressive from the quarterback. Aguilar and App State just trying to get something positive, and they certainly will here. Roberts to the outside. He's got a gain of 23, nearly to midfield. And a great play. Look, if you're App State, I mean, realistically, probably not a chance to win this game anymore. But let's score. Let's, get a scoring drive, maybe get a stop. And let's give ourselves some positive momentum. You still got a whole quarter to go, though. If you can score here and force a turnover, I know that a 3-score game's not ideal. Well, right now it's 4-possession game. And that's a lot to ask for, especially with how well Louisville is playing. But another great play here, first down on the screen. Aguilar, and this is a team that they need to run the football to be effective, right? When you get down by 25 points, now you've got to throw, and that's just not what they're going to want. And if you're Louisville, you're happy. I mean, I get it. Good, solid play if you're App State, right? 4 yards. That's a solid play in the first half. Right now, you're down 4 possessions. A 4-yard run, that's, 20-some seconds off the clock for Louisville every time. They're going to take that. A 5-yard run here. So 3rd and 1, App State certainly got 2 chances to pick up 1 yard. They're going to need both of them, too. A great hit from TJ Quinn in the backfield, and it looked like he was certainly at least half a yard short. And now on 4th and inches, Aguilar lines up. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. Aguilar looking for the sneak. No! Louisville all over it. And that's just physicality right there. That is just my defensive line is better than your offensive line. And they shove them back and get to the quarterback. No forward drive, no forward momentum. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Louisville Cardinals have the ball and the lead. We'll see how they want to maintain this final quarter here. And here we go. First down, Trainee in motion. Looking out, Shaw rolls out, looking, and sacked here. Looked like Thomas Davis indeed hit him behind the line. Not a big loss by any means, but at least a 3rd down and an opportunity here if you are at App State to at least get off the field. You haven't done that once defensively today. And 3rd and 9, looking to the corner. He's got his back, Turner. And Tyler Shaw just cannot be stopped. 14 of 16, 186 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 3 in the air. And the assault continues. They're going 5 wide. First down underneath. Bell makes a couple of cuts out past the 35, down to the 33. And this is just, coming out 5 wide. I don't know if App State's going to appreciate that too much. Trainee with a nice run of 8 here, though. And we've got 2nd down and 2. And, looking forward, App State, obviously now, you've still got a loss to play with if you want to make a bowl. It's still all ahead of you, right? Still in your hands. Trainee, what a maneuver! The patience, the drive, he's nearly got a touchdown. Wow, what a job. And that move in the backfield, that was just incredible. I mean, that is just, wow. First and goal, shot, got it, touchdown for the Cardinals. The fans love it. They have sat here through the rain, and they have been treated to what they came for. And Louisville blowout here. Just to go back to the previous point, you know, if you're App State, I know this is a tough loss, but look, this is a loss on the road against the seventh best team in the country. This is, you know, I mean, this was going to be an uphill battle for them. I know that they didn't play the way they wanted to, you know, but you still got the whole season in front of you. You still got a shot at a bowl game, and that's going to, you know, I think that's got to be the key. That's got to be the message in the locker room heading into next week is, hey, look, you know, we've got a long way to go to maybe where we want to be, but we've still got a lot to play for. And Louisville, obviously, this will be a great win for them. You know, we talked to the coach earlier, and this loss to Kansas State, I mean, this inspired this team. This is a team that they've got big aspirations, big hopes, and it hurt to lose to Kansas State. You know, they're upset about that. These players are upset about it, and they want Kansas State back in this championship game. And, oh, my God, Roberts. Boy, when you see that kid at about 160 pounds, you would not think that we would just lower the shoulder like that, but that was barbecue chicken on that defensive back. And I'll tell you what, the most impressive thing that I've seen from App State today, there's another one. It's Castle. And look, that is, wow. I mean, that is just put your head down, mano y mano. Let's see who's tougher. And as well as Louisville has played offensively, I mean, some of these defensive plays have been rough. And there's Horn turning outside. He's got a touchdown. And boy, that was, I mean, we talked about positive momentum heading into next week. App State, I mean, that is a drive. That is, I mean, that's what you expect. A physical, that's Michigan-esque right there. The way they ran the ball, that is 2023 champion Michigan football. It is, we are tougher than you. Put your head down, make a play. And that was, I mean, look, by no means is anyone going to be happy in that locker room after this loss. But when they roll the tape, they're going to show those plays. And they're going to say, look, this is what we're capable of. And this is what we've talked about, forward momentum heading into next week. Boy, you see some more of that from Appalachian State. I think you'll see him in a bowl game. Cheney makes a nice move. App State, I mean, if you're Louisville, are you maybe a little concerned about what you're seeing defensively here? I mean, that is as good as this offense has played, and the defense has forced some turnovers, and I know that you're just trying not to get players hurt. Right, and you know, it's a little bit of, you know, keep the ball underneath and, you know, don't really make a big mistake. But, I mean, that is, I'm sure that film will be played in the weight room for the Cardinals across this week. Maybe a little motivation for those guys, especially on the outside. The cornerbacks have had a tough game trying to tackle. And Cheney's got a lot of space. He's to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Cardinals. And Cheney may have taken it personally a little bit. He had plenty of opportunity to go down and just end the game. But instead, Louisville will run it up 42-10. And App State here, well, we'll see what they can do with 1:13 on the clock. And looks like App State is just going to be happy to get out of here today. Tough game. Definitely not the result they wanted, but look, if your last offensive possession was a touchdown with a couple of nice runs, I don't think that you're overly upset about that.
Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the
Aguilar will take a knee, and that will be the game. Louisville 42, App State 10. See if we can hear from both coaches in a moment. We could just select the defensive play. Here we go. And that is going to do it. See if we can grab the Louisville coach. If he's got a copy on us. See if Coach DJ gets a copy in the booth.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by.
Is this the Louisville coach that I'm hearing in the background?
Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast team. I'm Reese Davis.
His
Another presentation of EA Sports.
the controller,
football.
I guess. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right.
Coach DJ, is that you? Can you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, obviously a dominant win for the Cardinals today. Offensively, everything was humming. What was the game plan coming in, and how do you feel your players executed?
Well, I feel like we had to make some key plays, obviously. Execution is key in every football game. You got to come in, you got to always have a plan against anybody because you never know if you're going to get stopped. You just got to adjust every single week. So I think our guys understood really well what to do. Tyler Shuck 5 touchdowns, not a bad day overall. And that one touchdown at the end, I know most people are pretty upset with me that I ran it in, but I don't know. But a lot of respect to Williams and Appalachian State. I respect what he's doing so far. Kind of in a rebuilding year. First year in the ACC, so he's kind of building his roster. So a lot of respect to him and what he's doing. So just a great game today, and we just need to focus one game at a time. So.
Absolutely. Well, looking forward for you guys. What is kind of, looking down the stretch here, obviously the ACC championship game is the goal. What do you guys have to do better, and what are you looking for the rest of the year here to try and, get to that championship game and maybe revenge your loss against Kansas State?
Well, I feel like that, like I said, one game at a time. You got to execute. You got to adjust every single week. It don't matter if your opponent is winless or undefeated or, just sitting on 500. You got to adjust every week and execute and play really good football. But, if our team can, do what they did last year, execute every single game, then we will find ourselves in the ACC championship for a second time.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Coach. Let's see if we got Coach Williams here from App State. Coach Williams, do you have a copy?
I do.
Well, obviously not the result that you guys would have wanted today, but, how do you feel you guys played, and what can you take from this moving forward?
We played all right, just, overpowered defensively. We're an underdog in every game we play. We moved up to the ACC. Shout out to Louisville. DJ got a good squad going on over there, and nobody's mad about him running in. If there's time on the clock, he's got to do his job, score points. It's my job to stop him. So no worries there.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate that comment. What, moving forward for you guys, obviously still an opportunity to go play in a bowl game. How do you get the message to the players in the locker room, to keep the eye on the prize? You've obviously still got a loss to play with, but you're going to need to perform well down the stretch here if you're going to try and hit 6-6 and be bowl eligible.
Oh, just show up every game and do your best, man. Pretty much is all you can do. We're lacking defensively a little bit. Just trying to get some good recruiting classes in, get some more speed on the field, and just try to put on. We got some recruits coming in for visits next few weeks, so definitely I scheduled all my visits against AIs intentionally. Go me. So win those games and get better.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate the interviews from both coaches, and thank you all for tuning in to the Hennessy Performance League Game of the Week. This was Mayhem by himself. Hopefully the commentary was solid. Hope you all have a great day. We will be on later for our other Game of the Week between Miami and, we'll see the Miami Hurricanes in action next week. So long. Have a great day.